call. I am going to share my screen. And I can share the results of the last few weeks. So as you know, we did not meet on the first Wednesday of the month, just to give ourselves a break. And we're back on the 13th here. So we'll meet this week and next week for sure. The next week is Labor Day week. There's Memorial Day. So we'll have to figure out what we want to do for that week, but we don't have to worry about it today. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Christina.
Great. Okay.
Yes.
So awesome. So what I've done is here in the GitHub, agent, I've gone ahead and you've seen this before, but I'm using it to create a review week over week of what we've been doing. And so we missed this week, which was April 9th through the 22nd. And please interrupt me if there's something you want to talk about, please. But during the week of the 9th through the 22nd, we had about 52 PRs created and 45 merged. So pretty high merge rate there for that particular week. And here, anyone can go see this too. This is PR in the SONiC repo. I think it's PR 640, but I can put it in the chat window as well. So those were created and merged for that week, and it looks like the most highest activity was, of course, SONiC management. That's usually where a lot of the work is happening. But these other repos, build image, Redis, SWSS, utilities, they had some work too. And if you want a list of all the PRs created during that time period, there's a list here, and it continues down. So that's for this week here. And then at the end of the report, it kind of talks about, the development area. So it does a pretty good job of summarizing. And if you go to the next week, which was last week, we did not meet, but I have the 23rd through the 13th, just out of band summary here. And again, we're pretty active. It looks like 62 created and 45 merged during that period. So super high rate again. So it seems like a lot of work is happening, especially SONiC management again, and SONiC build image were the highest ones there. So I'll stop there. Any questions there? Or anything you'd like to see in the future? Good morning, Morali.
Hi, Christina. Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Sorry to be late. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. So seems like even though we didn't meet this last week, we got a lot of work done there. And then this week, what did I want to talk about? Okay, here we go. So this is just the project board, our regular view of the board that the report basically pulls from this. But if we wanted to look just in the last few days, I still need to go through the ones at the top. It looks like we had these ones in green were probably the ones we want to focus on. And we had, let's see. This one was interesting. I'm hoping you can see my screen. Do I need to make it bigger for you guys?
No, it works.
I'll make it bigger. Okay, yeah. So this one, add a route rule for backend IP for PL redirect. So we had this one done here, and this was Liat, but that was probably for their platform there. They needed the inbound route rules for packets coming to the DPU, and they added it for the backend IP. So that one was done. And another update to the HAHLD here. And so Prince merged this one in for Jing, and just a couple of one requirement and one new field. Looks like split bearing recovered. So I'm sure that you guys have seen all these coming through the repo, but. And support for new DPU pairing in flight. I thought this one was kind of interesting. And so this one, I believe this is Changrong on the SONiC team. So they added support for pairing a new DPU with a standalone in flight. And looks like these were the files that were changed. Oh, seems like that's a lot of work there. And just a couple of fixes here. And so that's what I have in the done this week department. And I need to go through these here and classify these ones that don't have a status. We did have this one here, add a test for floating NIC steady state and planned shutdown. So this one is Michael. I don't know if you wanted to talk about it, Michael, but here it is for everybody.
Yeah, it's just adding a floating NIC in the HA topologies and context. So we do the steady state and the planned shutdown with a floating NIC type of traffic.
Looks like a lot of code to me. Okay, thank you for that.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. And add test GNMI ZMQ management verf. So it looks like a utility here. It's added by next hop. So I don't see next hop on the call. Hi, Murcha. But it exercises the GNMI ZMQ path. Hi, good morning. So I guess they were feeling it wasn't previously covered. So FYI there. And add ENI OID mapping. So this is Lawrence.
Excuse me.
And it looks like he's just doing some work in SWSS repo here to enable counter collection by OID lookup. Void. And here. Add DPU counters, DB virtual path handling. So again, Lawrence here. So he must be working on this in conjunction in the GNMI repo. And sorry if I'm going too fast, please stop if there's something specific you want to talk about. And the last one I thought was interesting was ZMQ, resetting the socket when we have a timeout. So Prabhat, he wanted to fix this build image change here. Leaving the socket in a bad state can cause orc agent to crash. All right. So those are like the project metrics and the work for the last couple of weeks. Is there anything you guys want to talk about in particular? Or anything from you, Murcha, around scale?
From my side, I would like to know when are we merging the GNMI client and where?
Sure, Mitcha. So I'm trying to see where it's gonna fit, if it's in the management Docker or like PTF Docker, but I still couldn't get it to work properly in those places. Apparently, it's separate. It's on the utilities, but apparently it's not a good place there in the SONiC utilities.
Oh yeah, I remember that, Michael.
Yeah, right. So we want to move it to somewhere else. I think the SONiC management was suggested, the Docker itself was suggested, but I have to make it work first. So I'm trying to do this.
So it's in process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So SONiC management. Okay. I'll I'll give it a few tries then also from my side today.
Okay. Yeah, let's sync
And,
up and see where we can go.
If I can make it work, I'll share with you what I did.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Yeah, let's do this.
You guys have each other's emails or Teams or Slack?
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Thank you.
Is everybody okay with putting GNMI client in SONiC management so we don't do all the work and end up that it's not the best place to put it?
I think
Yes.
Prince Sunny suggested this, and yeah, so but nobody like there was no nobody opposing to it.
Right.
So.
Right.
Okay,
Since
perfect.
yeah, thanks, Marsha. Since I noticed Michael just joined from the SDN team, Michael, I quickly wanted to show you here
Hey guys.
that hi. So I've been doing using the GitHub agent to do the weekly reviews, and just FYI, from the 9th to the 22nd, we had some pretty high activity with 52 PRs created and 45 merged. And this PR will kind of tell you everything about what was created and merged, but SONiC management was really high. And then the next week where we didn't meet, I still did the report, and we had 62 created and 45 merged. So just a lot of activity in the repos, just FYI.
Super awesome.
Yeah.
Michael, I have a question for you, Cisco Michael, right?
Oh, this is Mike. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, is there any HA tests that we are adding or working on that we will add, Michael? The new modules or extra new modules we identified?
So yes, there are modules in flight right now, right? It's everything. So yeah, so we have 8 modules committed, and we have module number 9. It's in review.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So that's still not here. Okay. No worries.
Okay. So that's what I had as a recap for the last couple of weeks. And like I said, I do need to go back into the project and just kind of classify the ones that are not classified right here. I just need to go through these right here, but I can do that on my own. Michael, we picked out a few PRs that looked kind of interesting, and we talked about those. And that's all I had for today. Do you guys need anything from me this week, either NVIDIA or Cisco team or Ham? Is there anything you want to talk about? Okay.
No, basically, yeah, I emailed you about the walkthrough of the dash.
Yes.
And
I will go look up that email and I will get back to you today. Sorry about that. Okay.
apart from that, I go through the HLD and understand some dash architecture and goals of the community and what will dash will do. It extends the SONiC and will help us in the program cloud networking.
Yeah.
So
great. Thanks, Arham. Thanks everyone for coming. Please reach out to me if there's a certain PR that you need my help with. And Michael, is there anything you wanted to say, or Michael Z, before we go?
Michael Z. I think no, thank you very much, guys, for the work. I think the examples that you guys were talking about last 2 weeks ago, I believe we have like a quick meeting, few people to talk about this, like examples for the in-mode routing. So I'm preparing this. Most likely we'll share it early next week for the in-mode routing examples. So this will kind of with potentially some additional diagram of this one. So
be great.
We can run some more tests on this one. Awesome.
I know Cynthia and Morali would like to see that. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much, guys.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Giselle. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.